And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Just a quick one guys, before we do get into today's video, I want you to check out the channel's official clothing store, Clothing. Each design is a limited edition and is perfect to wear on a match day, on the terraces at Anfield, down your local, or cozy in the comfort of your own home. Do browse our big collection by going down into the link in the description or going to clothing.com. Thank you, and let's get into today's video. Guys, as stated, we are in the international break now, and of course in today's first video we basically provided you with an update, a good update with regards to the players that may have been a doubt after Sunday's game. Jurgen Klopp obviously came out and discussed Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo and Darwin Núñez as being potential injury problems. However, in the sort of fallout since that defeat on Sunday, and as the players represented or called up to their nations or reported to duty for their nations, we've started to get a bit of clarity, and actually it doesn't look as bad as it once was. Luis Diaz, his groin issue isn't a problem. Cody Gakpo is going to continue with the Netherlands. The only problem is that Darwin Núñez has been returned back to Liverpool, which actually isn't actually bad news. It's good news in the end of it. Whilst he's not representing his nation, Uruguay, he actually it's being said that he's fine and will be able to return back and compete for Liverpool at the end of this month, going up against Brighton, which is absolutely fantastic to hear. Now, following this, guys, of course, the international break is usually a very, very quiet period. Not a lot of stuff going on around Liverpool. Of course, there will be talk about players representing their nations and how they actually get on during this period of time. However, for most of the part, it will be usually fairly quiet with regards to Premier League football clubs. However, Liverpool is a bit of a different story because, well, this 2-week period allows maybe the board to focus on and get further ahead with negotiations with regards to the future of this football club. Now, last week it was confirmed, of course, that Michael Edwards was confirmed as the sort of CEO of the football operations here at Liverpool, and then of course that we would likely see the director of football be Richard Hughes. However, we could steal a march and potentially trying to bring in a manager and trying to bring in different members of staff for different areas. Now, obviously, following Michael Edwards' appointment, there was a lot of talk that one of his main reasons for coming back to Liverpool is being a part of a bigger picture that FSG have for the footballing operations under FSG. And we're starting to catch wind. Yes, it was being talked of that Liverpool were going to, or FSG were going to be going down the route of a multi-club network and look to try and buy or acquire another football club. And now it seems as though we're starting to get information where this club could actually be. Yes, according to multiple reports, Liverpool owners Fenway Sports Group are exploring the possibility of buying an MLS club. The US-based owners have already said that they want to develop a multi-club network that can answer their ownership of the Premier League giants. It is understood FSG believe there is a big gap in the US market where a European sporting approach can be introduced to an American franchise. Traditionally, the MLS club's strong areas are athleticism and database knowledge, but they lag behind European elites in terms of coaching and player development. FSG are already stakeholders in Liverpool, the Boston Red Sox, Pittsburgh Penguins, and NASCAR RFK Racing. They are now looking to expand their sporting portfolio into the MLS as well as buying clubs in other regions. Liverpool's Premier League rivals, Manchester City, are a part of the City Football Group investment portfolio, which also owns New York City, while also owner Stan Kroenke's holding a company that also includes the Colorado Rapids. News of a potential takeover deal follows the announcement that FSG have struck a deal with Michael Edwards to return to Liverpool in a football CEO role. The 44-year-old left Liverpool back in 2022 after 10 years with the club, and he's set to return in June to oversee the football operations. In the return statement, as we stated, that he would want to be a part of this multi-club ownership deal, and Following this announcement, FSG are exploring opportunities for a majority takeover deal of an MLS club, but new rules introduced in 2021 mean minority investments upwards of £16 million are also allowed. According to Sportico, the new rules were voted through the MLS was hoping to make minority sales easier, allowing owners to access capital. So yeah, of course, now whilst there is no club being named just yet with regards to it, it's still interesting to see where it's going to take shape. A lot of people were questioning, would we go down the same approach as maybe Chelsea, go get a French club? Could we potentially go to Austria, Germany, get a club within Europe? But it does seem as though our next sort of, or it's more, not really regards to Liverpool, it's more for the overall football operations rather with regards to FSG. And it does seem as though that they are going down the route of staying within the United States and acquiring yet another American company or American sports team, and that will be in the MLS. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this approach would link up to Liverpool. Will we just send our sort of players there and they can act as almost a feeder club? America is kind of growing with regards to football. If you look over the last 20 years, attendances, quality of the league is certainly getting better and better. And look, the size of the land down and the size of the space, obviously being able to easily bring players from South America and all those kind of things through scouts, it could be a great opportunity to real conquer that side of the world and use it to develop players and maybe feed them along into it. But it's going to be interesting to see this take shape, this multi-club ownership. Whilst I've never really been that much of a fan of it, I feel like a lot of huge clubs are going down that route. And already in the Premier League, you can see Chelsea, Manchester City, Newcastle are another one as well. And they're looking to try and create more clubs as well within their multi-club ownership. So I'm kind of all for it. And I suppose the MLS would be a good place to start for FSG. So yeah, fairly interesting indeed. That's all I've really got for you today, Liverpool fans. As stated, the international break is fairly quiet. We have to wait a couple more days now until players get started representing their nations. But, you know, we've got a lot of players currently away at this moment in time. There's also a lot of players who aren't going away. As stated, Darwin Núñez is the latest to have pulled out of international duty. But, you know, you've already seen the extensive injury list. But we're hoping now this 2-week period can allow those injured players to get back to match fit readiness, and then we can see the club be boosted going into the run-in, because it's going to be a very, very busy period for Liverpool following this international break, and we'll be looking to put the wrongs right from, of course, that game on Sunday, and really go after this title and send Jurgen Klopp off in the correct manner. But Liverpool fans, that's all I've really got for you today, guys. As always, smash the like button and the subscribe button, and do check out the channel's official clothing store, copiteclothing.com. Plenty of really, really cool designs. Link is down in the description, or go to copiteclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.